Hi there, students. Furlough. Well, in view of COVID, I think I should have made this video before. To furlough can be a verb or a furlough, an accountable noun, although it can be used uncountably as well. Let's see, before COVID, furlough was mostly used for members of the armed forces, soldiers, a leave of absence, a vacation. Yeah. So after coming back from the war zone, he was given a 3-month furlough, like a 3-month holiday. But furlough has come into the limelight since the beginning of COVID. To furlough, nowadays we use to mean to lay somebody off for a period of time, to tell them to go home and not come back for a period. So let's see, usually, certainly in the past during furlough, people were not paid. But nowadays, during the COVID crisis, many people are paid part of their salaries while they are on furlough. Also, if somebody is on furlough, they keep benefits like health insurance and things like that. And they also have the right to go back to their jobs when the period of furlough ends, when the furlough ends. For companies, furlough is good because it is often very expensive to dismiss workers, and like this they can retain their services and their skills and not go through the costly process of firing them and then rehiring them. In the past, a furlough was mandatory. You send somebody on furlough. The company has burned down until it's rebuilt. You are on furlough. But nowadays with COVID, I think in many cases, furlough is voluntary. A furlough is like a short sabbatical. The workers are told to go home for a period of time, and when that period of time finishes, they have the right to go back to their jobs. Nowadays, it may be voluntary, it may be mandatory, it may be paid, it may be unpaid, but one thing that's clear, it's definitely temporary and you can go back to your job. Now, I say temporary, but certainly in the past I have heard the verb to furlough somebody used as a euphemism for to sack or to fire somebody. The workers were furloughed and told not to come back. Well, I'm not sure that fits the definition, but people like to use euphemisms with things like firing people. So notice the preposition on, to be on furlough. The workers are on furlough. They have been furloughed for 3 months. And I think at the moment a lot of governments are using furlough to reduce permanent job losses, to give companies the opportunity to continue working. In many cases, governments pay part of the salary of furloughed workers. So, what about formality? Well, I think in the past I'd have probably given it 6.5 or 7, and I would have said this is a very American word. But nowadays, I would give it probably a 5.5 formality, and I think it's completely flexible. You could use it anywhere. To furlough is a regular verb. They furloughed the workers. The workers have been furloughed. And then the origin, well, it comes from a Dutch word, verlof, meaning furlough. Okay, so a furlough, it's like a leave of absence. You're allowed to leave your job for a certain period of time, and then come back and take it up again. The conditions nowadays, they need to be negotiated. They're very variable. So, what are your experiences of furlough? If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Furlough.